You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Thursday, the 11th of December. This is meteorologist James Spann. Alabama's weather turning a little warmer tomorrow and Saturday, but don't get used to that because we go into the deep freeze. Sunday and Monday, easily the coldest air so far this season. How cold? Well, let's take a look at all the new data. This is the upper air look today. We've got a strong northwest flow aloft, a big trough over the eastern states, and a pretty dry air mass in place. Visible satellite view. Got a few scattered high cirrus clouds around most of the state with a sunny afternoon. Needless to say, with dry air in place, we have no rain around here. The closest precipitation, some snow falling up around St. Louis, Des Moines, and to parts of South Dakota. Temperatures this afternoon are in the 50s in most spots, although the Tennessee Valley's in the 40s. Huntsville 45, Florence 49, everybody else in the 50s. We'll check the watch warning map. We have winter weather advisories along the track of an Alberta clipper, all the way from the Dakotas down into parts of Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Western Virginia. Well, to the north of here, winter storm watches for parts of Montana, flash flood watches remain in effect for parts of western Washington state. Not a single thunderstorm around the nation for the rest of this afternoon and tonight. Same thing tomorrow. And on Saturday, there might be a rumble of thunder from Miami down to Key West, but again, for the rest of the nation, very quiet. No issues with severe storms anytime soon. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Not much at all. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. There could be a few spotty showers over South Alabama Saturday or Saturday night. Most of the state dry. Sure looks like the next meaningful chance of rain around here will be during the day Thursday, right after this period. But again, model consistency out there is not that good. And we need rain. The new drought monitor is out. This was released this morning. This product is out once a week. Good news, the conditions have really improved across South Alabama. That D3 extreme drought over southeast Alabama, that's off the board now. Things are looking good in Mobile and Baldwin counties. The big problem area is west central Alabama. We have that still area of D3 extreme drought from Greensboro to Demopolis and Linden in parts of Hale and Marengo counties. North Alabama doing much better. But again, the chance of really meaningful rain not that good through at least the middle part of next week. So let's break it down day by day, model fans. Talk about this cold air coming in here. This is the European 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Model fans, got a northwest flow aloft. And once again, the day should be pretty nice. We start the day in the 30s and low 40s. The high tomorrow will be above 60 in most spots. It's going to warm up nicely. It's going to feel good. Maybe upper 50s for the Tennessee Valley. This is Saturday. There could be a little isolated shower near the Gulf Coast or extreme South Alabama. Most of the state dry. And again, for most of the state, highs should be in the 60s. But don't get used to it because we will be hit in the face by Arctic air on Sunday. It's going to be a radical air mass change, a biting north wind. We'll see temperatures holding in the 20s over the northern third of the state. Wind chill indices during the day could be in the single digits. South Alabama will see falling temperatures. They'll reach the 30s by late afternoon. And Monday morning is going to be pretty cold. The wind, if it calms down, we could see teens all the way to Birmingham. But, of course, if the wind stays up, the wind chill index will be really low. So it's going to feel bad, however. These are lows Monday morning coming off the European. We've got teens from US 278 north. That's Hamilton, Cullman, Gadsden north. Even Anniston showing up at 19. 20s deep into South Alabama and a freeze all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And understand, this is getting into the pipe bursting type of weather here, so just make plans now for some really cold air. Sunday night, Monday morning through the day Monday. And then during the day Monday, the sky will be sunny. Still highs in the 30s for the northern counties, 40s for South Alabama. This is Tuesday. We're dry. Tuesday morning, again, a freeze, most likely all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Colder pockets could wind up in the teens. Lows in most places in the 20s. Then highs Tuesday, upper 40s and low 50s. And then Wednesday, We'll see 60s or 50s over North Alabama, 60s return for South Alabama. So this big cold snap will not last especially long, and moisture begins to return. And let's go to a week from today. This is Thursday the 18th, a week before Christmas. Pretty good trough axis a little west of the state, and the European a little more aggressive with moisture return and a fairly decent chance of rain if this holds for Thursday of next week. Let's keep going. This is out 10 days. This is Sunday, December 21st. Look at that upper high that's over the Gulf. That'll be kind of nosing in here, and that's going to set up a much warmer pattern. And at this point, the weather looks dry and pretty pleasant. Highs in the 60s for North Alabama, maybe low 70s for the southern counties of the state. Rain for the next 15 days, valid through December 26th. The mean, it's still a little under 1 inch, right at 1 inch. And again, that's not that much for December. Typically, this can be a fairly wet, stormy month. So temperatures coming off the national blend of models will start with the central counties of the state. And notice low 60s tomorrow and Saturday. Sunday, the high 33. And that could be in the morning. Temperatures fall through the 20s during the day. 17 Monday morning. But let's look at Huntsville, Tennessee Valley. Whoa. 60 tomorrow, 57 on Saturday. 20s all day Sunday with a biting north wind. 13 is the current low showing up for Huntsville Monday morning. 23 on Tuesday morning, but then we bounce back with low 60s by the end of next week. And just in moments ago, latest long-range guidance. This is for December 19th through December 25th. And look at all the red on that map. Temperatures above average, so that's not looking good for those that are dreaming of a white Christmas. This is the European ensemble output, the AI version for Christmas Day. Temperature anomalies. That's a really cold look from Montana and the Dakotas. I mean, if you want to get into some cold and snow, that's where you want to be. Brutally cold over Alberta, Canada. Goodness, Banff, places like that. It's going to be just big time cold. Frigid. Way below average. But around here, the blowtorch. And again, if that works out, highs would be in the 60s in North Alabama, 70s in South Alabama on Christmas Day. So the prospects of snow just not going to happen this year. And again, you might get snow on a Christmas Day once in a lifetime, accumulating snow. And in my lifetime, that happened in 2010, 15 years ago. Much of North Alabama did have some snow on Christmas Day, accumulating snow. So again, this evening, I will be at the Walmart on Highway 150 in Hoover. This is the big final push for the Toys for Tots drive. We have so many families that are struggling right now, and this will brighten up a child. We need a new unwrapped toy, and you can bring them at any of the drop-off locations. But again, we'll be specifically at the Walmart on Highway 150 in Hoover this evening and tomorrow evening. I'll be live on ABC 3340 News from there. Tomorrow morning, going to be, let's see here, Jasper Memorial Park Elementary School. That'll be a lot of fun. Don't forget you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous evening, and God bless.